My message to Joseph L. Zillig, Harry J. Race, Charles T. Ellery, William B. Ellery, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Freddie Morrissey, the Mr. Minister and Paso Robles, Gordon, Morgan, Steve Jones, Perlita, David Ballamore Rad, or the Mile High House DJ Dave. You're not the only people in the world who know how to set up computers and servers, okay? People from Hollywood celebrities all the way down to the poor can set up servers. Massive corporations who know more know how to set up servers. Your military knows how to set up servers, computer systems, and your police, your firefighters, doctors, they know how to use that stuff, okay? You're not the only ones who know how to use that stuff and use it for different means. So if you guys created a problem for other people, you have to deal with that. See, I wasn't there for her old Perlita's ordeal, so you cannot associate me with that and make up a new story, okay? Because people watch, people look over. So you have to keep that in mind. You can't sit there and make up a story about somebody that is not true, okay? Because what I'm doing is starting to prove what Joseph did to his own family and then started blaming 4 children that Greg and Karen birthed, okay? This abuse goes all the way out, and somebody used that to run to another side to set up their what? Empire. As well, okay, I admitted guilt, which has been done before, to free up other families to solve problems so they can make something happen. If the group of you take advantage of that and make up a story, that's not my problem. See, when I do that, that means you guys have a made-up story. I do not, okay? You have to convince the rest of the world that you're right, while other people may be doing something else to get away from the problems that the group of you created, okay? So when you teach the world, Harry, about supposedly what I did or what Brian did or the speculation, you best make sure the rest of the world agrees with you on that, especially Hollywood celebrities who've been abused. And I haven't met any, so, you know, I know of them, but I haven't had physical contact with them. So is your story going to match? Maybe, maybe not. Friends, you don't know. Anonymous works differently, okay? Secondly, the restraining order I did on purpose to what? Protect Jay's children. So guess what you guys got to do? You got to go answer to him, okay? You have to answer to Jay Beswick. The group of you have to answer to my father. You have to answer to Colonel Jew, the Jewish man, the Colonel man, who is my parents' friend in Aurora, Colorado, because I told him about this stuff and he gave you guys an order, but you didn't want to follow it, okay? So what I'm doing is making the group of you have to own up to them. And maybe the Hollywood celebrities that, you never know, guys, knew about a group of you before even Google or YouTube was ever set up. That's how it works, Harry. That's how some of those guys did that before. Is that they didn't have all this argument until this massive wave is, oh, get online and do it. But a lot of you decided to use it as a revenge tool or to revive the revolution of the Mexican, okay? Whatever Perlita's attempt is to do, or Dave's attempt, but you guys don't focus on something. Dave, if you want to be the Messiah of the world, you got a lot of good luck, because that's not what I'm doing, okay? I'm proving that people were made sick within the last 100 years or so. And you can't say that I'm alive, because if I was alive, that means you guys are making clones on purpose to set people up, which is making things worse. That's not solving a problem. That's not solving sicknesses. You're looking for sympathy for behavior that, whatever, I don't agree with, which is causing a problem, okay? So Some of you had weight problems before I was even around. So what people do is that they take notice of this stuff, and guess what? They change their lifestyle. I got that to happen out here in 4 years. And you guys could have done the same, but you wanted to make fun of certain people, i.e. Bailey or Kim or anybody who got on there, Kate, who wanted to speak their own mind. If you want to use YouTube as an abuse tool against people, which has been done for any Hollywood celebrity that speaks out, well, you guys got a problem. Because, Dave, it's up to you to prove what you think existed, that you said you are a part of, to the world, which I know you weren't, because you're not old enough. Okay? You can broadcast this stuff through chips or through people's brains, but that's illegal, and you're killing them. That's another thing I'm proving. Okay? I'm proving that my dad, Greg Faust, was manipulated. Okay? And there might be some ties back to some problems when certain kids were born, because some of you older guys around before 1979 stole other people's children. And so it doesn't make sense that you tie me and Brian Miller into this, because guess what, guys? I'm not old enough. I don't know what the rest of them did after I left. Okay? But to wind me up in there and say, well, you're going to prove the whole theory of the world being wrong in one man, go ahead and try. But I can already guarantee you that a lot of these families don't agree with it. I'm doing this to help police, firefighters, military, those people who deserve a little more credit for the work they've done and not gotten paid. Okay? That's what a lot of Hollywood celebrities do. Okay? That's why they're in the business that they are. Because they want to entertain those people who work hard. Okay? I'm trashed myself, humiliated myself, and I've come down off of my pedestal. That means that if you guys want to do the same for the world, you have to come off your pedestal, because guess what? Hollywood celebrities are proving that they are. Some corporations are proving that they are. Okay? And when I tell a guy out here that, hey, undercover, and he doesn't care and he laughs about it, that means he doesn't care about killing a cop or a military officer. So what are you trying to prove? See, if you have an attitude that you don't care about human life, it's kind of worthless to try to prove anything else. Okay? If you have an attitude that you don't care about killing cops or whatnot, then it's worthless to prove anything else, Dave. You're trying to insert yourself into my family to appease, to make Joe Zilli happy, so you can pretty much screw, or Jay's family happy, so you can have sex with their daughters. And that's not what I'm hearing it for. So if you pay attention, they're actually getting smarter and doing things to change their lives. And look what? Their lifestyle is getting healthier and better because they're paying attention to what I'm doing. You guys may think you're censoring, but I can guarantee you that information is still getting out to those hands who have more money, because it's worth a lot of money what I'm doing. And for all you know, that these guys in the military out here on this base are using that information to help rescue people and save people's lives. And just because you don't see it, Dave, Perlita, those of you I've listed off, doesn't mean that it's not happening. So keep that in mind, because this is big business here. And the whole point of this was not to take over military bases and say, well, it's all mine. If you're out there in Coronado, Dave, or wherever, Miami, or your little section, Detroit of the world, and say that's yours, that's your business. But I'm not in those places right now. I'm proving something happened in states that I was not in, and that you guys are, some people are trying to frame me for that. Because there's stuff online that doesn't make sense. Okay, I know what I've done. That's why I do what I do, Dave. Okay, that's not your life. That's not